Have you ever sat quietly, away from the noise of the world, and wondered, who really loves me? Who would still care about me if I had nothing to offer? In this world, so many people love based on benefit. They love you when you're useful, when you're fun, when you're strong. But what happens when you're broken? When do you fall? When you're no longer at your best? That's when you find out who truly loves you, not for what you give them, but for the sake of Allah. And the most beautiful thing is, Allah shows you who these people are. He gives you signs that someone in your life loves you purely for His sake. These signs are subtle, but powerful. And when you see them, you'll realize that this love is not just a feeling. It's a mercy. It's a gift from your Lord. In this video, we will explore 4 powerful ways that Allah shows you who truly loves you for His sake. These aren't just guesses. They're not just emotional advice. If you find this topic inspiring and close to your heart, then please don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe to Deen Explorers for more content that brings light and peace to your soul. 1. They remind you of Allah. In this life, there are all kinds of people. Some walk beside us only during the sunny days, laughing in our joy, but disappearing in our darkness. Some stay for selfish reasons, to gain something from us. But then, there are those rare gems whose presence lifts our hearts, whose words calm our storms, and whose love points us not to themselves, but to Allah. These are the people who remind us of Allah, and that's the first and most powerful way Allah shows us who truly loves us for His sake. When someone truly loves you for the sake of Allah, they care about your hereafter more than your dunya. They look at you not with worldly eyes, but with the eyes of Iman. They do not remind you of how beautiful you are on the outside, but how important it is to cleanse your soul. They speak to you about prayer, not as a chore, but as a gift. They talk about Jannah, not as a fantasy, but as a real goal. They are not afraid to bring up the name of Allah in casual conversation, because Allah lives in their hearts. When you're lost, they don't judge you, they guide you. When you forget, they don't leave you behind. They remind you. And when you fall into sin, they don't celebrate your downfall. They help you rise again. It's easy to find friends who will joke with you, gossip with you, and waste time with you. But how rare it is to find someone who will cry with you during tahajjud. Because at the end of the day, all of us forget. All of us get distracted by the noise of this dunya. Sometimes we even forget to pray. Sometimes our hearts grow hard. Sometimes we lose hope. And in those moments, Allah sends someone whose presence brings light back into our souls. They remind us of His mercy. They remind us of His forgiveness. They remind us that no matter how far we've gone, the door is still open. And that is the beauty of love for the sake of Allah. It doesn't fade when you are weak. It doesn't disappear when you are struggling. Instead, it grows stronger. Because it is based on faith, not feelings. It is rooted in sincerity, not selfishness. You see, when someone loves you for Allah, they don't need anything from you. They don't want your money. They don't want fame. They want Jannah with you. They want to walk with you through the gates of paradise, hand in hand, as brothers or sisters in faith. That's what makes their love so pure, so motivational, so deeply inspiring. Allah mentions in the Quran, and keep reminding, because reminding benefits the believers. It reminds us that sincere reminders are not small things. They are acts of love. They benefit us. They keep our hearts alive. And when someone constantly reminds us of our Creator, it is not to control us, but to connect us, not to judge us, but to guide us, not to shame us, but to save us. So look around your life. Who reminds you of Allah? Who makes you want to be better? Who makes you think about your salah, your zikr, your Quran? That person is a sign. That person is a mercy. That person is a gift. And if you don't have anyone like that right now, don't worry. Ask Allah for such company. And there is no gift more beautiful than someone who leads you closer to Jannah. And lastly, strive to be that person for someone else. Be the reminder, be the support, be the light, even if it's just a message, a verse, a smile, a prayer, because when you remind others of Allah, you don't just guide them, you guide yourself too. And that love is a love that will last forever, in this world and in the next. 2. They love you without expecting anything in return. In today's world, most relationships come with hidden conditions. People are kind to you because they want something back. They support you, but deep down, they're keeping score. If you help them, they'll help you. If you forget, they'll remind you of everything they ever did for you. It's not real love. It's not sincere. But when someone loves you purely for the sake of Allah, everything changes. Their love is not a transaction. It's not built on favors, gifts, or personal benefit. They don't expect you to pay them back with money, praise, or loyalty. They simply love you because they see the light of Iman in you, because they love what Allah loves. And if Allah has placed you in their heart, it's enough for them. This kind of love is rare and precious. When someone truly loves you for the sake of Allah, they give without keeping count. They are kind even when you don't deserve it. They forgive when you wrong them. They stay silent instead of hurting you back. They pray for you, even when you don't ask. Why? Because they're not doing it for you. They're doing it for Him. Their goal is not to win your heart, but to earn Allah's pleasure. Imagine the peace in your heart when you realize that someone is supporting you not because you're strong or successful, but because they want good for your soul. Imagine the comfort of knowing that no matter what happens, their love won't fade with your mistakes, your losses, or your failures. That's the love that stays. That's the love that lifts you when the world lets you down. And here's the beautiful truth. When Allah loves you, He places your love in the hearts of righteous people. He chooses those who will love you and stand by you without expecting anything in return. They are not here to use you. They are here to help you. They become like a shelter from the storm, like cool shade on a hot day. They protect your heart, guard your dignity, and always speak good about you, whether you are present or absent. This love is so sincere that even if you have nothing to offer, they still see value in you. You could be struggling financially, emotionally, or spiritually, but they don't walk away. Because their love was never based on what you could give. It was based on what they could give you for the sake of Allah. This is the kind of love that helps heal broken souls. It inspires hope. It revives hearts that have been wounded by the world. Because when someone gives you unconditional love, you start to believe in yourself again. You start to trust again. You remember that Allah is merciful, and He places mercy in the hearts of His servants. So how do you know someone loves you for the sake of Allah? Watch how they treat you when you have nothing. See if they stay when you're not useful. Notice if they speak good about you when you're not around. And most importantly, observe if they continue to love you even when you disappoint them. Now let's turn the mirror on ourselves. Do we love others in the same way? Do we support our friends without waiting for recognition? Do we forgive family members without holding grudges? Do we help people when no one is watching? Because real love for the sake of Allah is not just something we look for, it's something we must also give. So, if you have someone in your life who loves you without expectations, thank Allah, treasure them, pray for them, and love them back for His sake. And if you want that kind of love in your life, start giving it first. Love without asking, give without waiting, forgive without revenge. That's when Allah will place the right people in your life, those who love purely, sincerely, and forever. 3. They make dua for you in your absence. When someone remembers you in their secret prayers without ever telling you, without seeking thanks, and without wanting anything in return, it means they genuinely love you with a love that is connected to the heavens. They may not always text you. They may not be around you physically. They may even live far away. But you are alive in their hearts and present in their conversations with Allah. Can you imagine how powerful that is? Think about it. While you're sleeping, someone might be awake, crying to Allah on your behalf. While you're struggling in silence, someone may be asking Allah to ease your pain. While you're unaware, someone might be praying for your guidance, your protection, and your Jannah. That's a sign of a special bond, a bond not built on worldly interests, but on a spiritual connection that transcends this dunya. When a person makes dua for you secretly, it shows that their love isn't about likes, replies, or attention. It's sincere, it's selfless, it's spiritual. They don't need to impress you. They want to impress Allah. They don't seek your appreciation. They seek His reward. This is why dua is not just a gesture. It's a sign, a divine sign. When Allah places someone in your heart so deeply that you pray for them in private, it means your soul recognizes their worth, even if the world doesn't. It means you love them for the sake of Allah. And if someone is doing that for you, even without your knowledge, then consider it a powerful sign. Allah is showing you who truly loves you for His sake. Sometimes we feel lonely. We feel forgotten. We feel like no one sees our pain or understands our heart. But maybe, just maybe, Allah has already placed someone in your life who is quietly asking Him to heal you, bless you, and forgive you. You don't see their dua, but it reaches the one who sees all. Even for those they never met. Even for those who came before them. This is the spirit of a believer. Always thinking beyond themselves. Always asking Allah to bless others, forgive others, and have mercy on others. That's the heart of someone who truly loves for the sake of Allah. And if you want to build deep spiritual connections with people, start by making dua for them. Don't wait until they ask. Don't wait until they're in pain. Make it a habit. Every time you make sujood, remember someone. Every time you raise your hands, say a name. Even if they've wronged you, even if they're far away, ask Allah to guide them, bless them, and purify your heart toward them. That's what builds bonds that never break. That's what strengthens hearts with love that lasts beyond this world. That's what builds a bridge from your heart to Jannah, because on the day of judgment, those who loved for the sake of Allah will be under His shade, and their faces will be glowing with light. So ask yourself, do you make dua for others? And is there someone who prays for you? If yes, then know this. Allah has placed a gift in your life. A gift money can't buy. A sign that someone truly, deeply, sincerely loves you for His sake. Hold on to such people. Thank Allah for them. And be that person for someone else. Because dua made in secret is a proof of a heart that shines with sincerity. And that is a love that never fades. 4. They advise you kindly and correct you with love. Sometimes we go off track. Sometimes we say the wrong words, take the wrong steps, or choose the wrong company. And in those moments of weakness, we don't need harsh words or angry judgment. We need someone who corrects us, not to hurt us, but to help us. Someone who speaks the truth, but speaks it with love. That is a powerful sign of sincere love for the sake of Allah. When someone loves you for Allah, they care more about your hereafter than your approval. They are not silent when they see you doing something wrong. They don't just smile and walk away when you are heading toward harm. No, they stop you. They gently guide you. They sit with you, look you in the eye, and remind you, not to embarrass you, but to save you. That kind of person is rare, because most people will only support you as long as they benefit from you. If you correct them, you might damage the friendship or make them look bad. They stay quiet. They let you go astray just to avoid conflict. But someone who loves you for Allah, they fear losing you to the fire more than they fear losing your friendship. And the way they correct you is filled with mercy. They don't mock you. They don't shout at you in front of others. They don't remind you of your past. No, they speak softly. They advise you privately. They use kind words and wise reminders. They make you feel lifted, not crushed, corrected, not condemned. And they make dua for your heart after every conversation. So if you have someone in your life who corrects you with love, value them. If they speak to you with compassion, thank Allah. Because that correction, that reminder, it might be the reason you are saved from something harmful. It might be the push you needed to turn back to Allah. It might be the protection you didn't know you needed. So don't push such people away. Don't let your ego block your growth. Instead, thank them, learn from them, and be that person for others too. If you see someone drifting away from Allah, reach out with love. Don't shame them. Don't mock them. Don't break their spirit. Lift them. Remind them. Guide them the way you would want to be guided. Because when you correct someone with sincerity, you plant a seed of light in their heart. And that seed may grow into something beautiful. That seed may blossom into guidance, taqwa, and closeness to Allah. And you, yes, you, will be rewarded for every bit of goodness that comes from it. In this life full of tests, distractions, and people who come and go, it is a true mercy from Allah when He places someone in your life who loves you sincerely. Not for your looks, not for your wealth, not for your popularity, but for His sake alone. These people are rare, they are precious, and they are a reflection of Allah's love for you. If you've been blessed with even one such person, thank Allah from the bottom of your heart. Make dua for them, hold on to them, because they are not just a friend, they are a companion for your soul, someone who walks with you toward Jannah. If you don't yet have someone like that, don't worry. Keep purifying your own heart, keep loving others for Allah's sake, and He will send the right people into your life at the right time. Remember, real love in Islam is not about being perfect. It's about helping each other grow. It's about kindness, patience, reminders, and prayers. It's about wanting Jannah for your brother or sister, just like you want it for yourself. May Allah surround you with people who love you for His sake, who support you, pray for you, and remind you of Him when you forget. And may you be that kind of person for someone else too. If this video touched your heart, helped you reflect, or brought you closer to Allah in any way, please don't forget to like, leave a comment, and subscribe to Deen Explorers. Your support helps spread this beautiful message of Islam to more hearts around the world.